Could I be unconventional and just say a couple things instead of ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. So, sorry.
It's a town hall.
So I guess the first two brief things are probably unpopular, but the third one is the important one. First, and it's important to know, I do disagree with a lot of the things on your platform and others, and I am a Republican. However, the third and most important one, and the reason I'm saying this, is because I sincerely do appreciate your time and efforts coming here and sharing with us your opinions and things that you think. And also that when inevitably the campaign gets nasty, no matter who you're running against, not all of us believe that is the right way to go.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I appreciate it sincerely, and God bless your evening.
I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for having an open mind. Listen, part of the beauty of our democracy is that we debate, we discuss. We often will disagree, but we have the same motivation. I know you're here because you love our country, and I'm here for the same reason, and we may have other different ideas about how we go about expressing that love and strengthening our country, but I know we're on the same page in terms of where we're coming from. And I know that about you because you're here right now, and you had the courage to stand up and say what you said. And that means a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you. And on that point, I will say to you that I truly, truly believe that some of the biggest challenges that face our country are not just bipartisan, they're nonpartisan. Truly. Because look, even if November of 2016 had turned out differently, we would still be, right now, a nation in flux and a world in flux. Just think about it. Around the world, we have ascending and descending economies right now. Right? Population shifts in large part because of climate change. Right? We're in the midst of an industrial and digital revolution. There is so much happening. Globalization. There is so much change happening in our country and in the world right now. And it then presents a question. It presents a question, which is a very significant one, which is what as a nation will be our standing? What will be our definition? What will be our strength? What will be our significance? I strongly believe these questions are at play in this election. It is so much bigger than, you know, the guy who's in the White House right now, which may be the motivation for a lot of Democrats, but I'm going to tell you guys, I believe there is so much more at stake right now. And the question will be, are we going to hold on to our strength, but in a way that is respected and honored? Are we going to pay attention to the fact that I believe all of this disharmony, all of this staring at our belly button over the last couple of years, fighting each other, is making us weaker as a nation. It is making us weaker. The world is passing us by. I'm going to tell you part of what I believe, and I will say this now, and I will say it again and again to anybody who will listen, including my colleagues who are across the aisle, as they say. We better come together and fix some of this stuff, because ain't nobody else going to come in here and do it for us. Ain't nobody else going to come in here. And so, you know, we may disagree on certain things based on ideology or perspective, but there are certain things that are fundamental, like education, like infrastructure, that we just got to health. And we didn't even begin to talk about health care, which, of course, I believe strongly should be a right of all and not a privilege of just those who can afford it. You know, this is one of those moments, I think, that we are all going to rise or fall together. On these critical issues, we're going to all rise or fall together. And so as we look at this 2020 election and what is before us, there is so much more at stake, which is obviously why you all are here right now, because you know how much is at stake. And so instead of doing all the things you could be doing at home or with your families, you're here. And I can't thank you enough, because we are truly all in this together. So thank you all. Thank you.